Hey Bashers, how is everybody doing today on this Thursday, June the 12th at 5:05 p.m.? Bashers. Anyway, it's kind of a melancholy day because you all know what's been happening in the news. The Air India's crash. I'll bring it up for you. Let me pull this down a little bit so I can see my screen a little bit better. Not good at all. Air India crash. A terrible thing to happen. Such a beautiful aircraft, such a safe aircraft, Boeing 787, the Dreamliner. I'll show you a better picture than this one. I got a bigger one. Hold on. I'm sure everybody's well aware what's been going on and seeing everything that's been happening. And there it is. I'm amazed at the lack of fatalities on the ground. It is nothing short of miraculous. And one survivor. This Air India passenger plane was bound for London with 241, I apologize, people on board. It crashed into a medical college. Originally, people said it was a hostel, but it's not. It's a medical college for training and interning doctors on Thursday in the northwestern city of Ahmedabad. Officials said it's the worst airline disaster in India of all time. A single passenger survived. He's been in hospital. He's been able to contact his family. What do we know so far? 169 Indian folks, 53 Britons, 7 Portuguese, and 1. I do not know. I have no idea what happened here. Sorry about that. I guess StreamYard is not out of the woods. I mentioned on the chats that StreamYard had gone down for most of the day, and it just knocked me off. I checked my internet connection. It's perfect. So I apologize for that. Anyway, I was going through the number of fatalities. I don't know exactly when it went out, 5:08. So that was only a minute ago. Okay, sorry about that. StreamYard's not quite up to speed, unfortunately. I have a new light here. It's what do you guys think? It's a direct light. It's a ring light. So I probably have that ring light girl influencer thing going on there. Very, very. Put coins in the meter, Dirk. Anyway, let's get started with the show as usual. Let's start out with Daniel Gutierrez is in it. No, oh, StreamYard is acting stupid. Come on, StreamYard. What the hell? Oh, can you see me now? If they say, meanwhile, it's not on my end because everything's brand new and beautiful. That coffee is so damn hot. Beautiful drooby do coffee. Oh boy, things are not so good. It's not me. It's not on my end. I've got perfect internet. Everything's great. I'm looking at my speed test right now. It says 1 gigabit down. and 72 up. So it's not me. I guess StreamYard is still acting stupid. Buy another computer. Now, this computer is amazing. So far, I cannot believe I've been working in Logic Pro because I'm doing a version of Bang Bang for Andrew because that's what he requested. Bang Bang, the share tune. So I'm doing the 87 version, the kind of Bon Jovi equipped Richie Sambora version. And I can't believe how great StreamYard, Stream doesn't work great at all. Logic Pro works. Everything's bing, bang, boom. Just amazing. Can I pull any of that? Okay, buy another. That worked this time. Daniel Gutierrez in at number 1. Let's hope it stays steady. Great to see you in there at number 1, Daniel Gutierrez. That's probably like your 6th, right? Or 7th. Ray Ray's here and he's home. Great to see you. Panel Power. Great to see you. I don't speak Irish, but it looks great. I wouldn't even attempt to do that. Quatre. Kevin Landon, the one and only, upvoted number 4 today. Best wishes to Dirk and all the bashers watching live today. As I am free from work, somebody else will have to save the day. Well, indeedy do. And Mr. Andrew, speak of the devil, we are here to rescue you from this beautiful island. Piss off, be inspired today and every day. Upvote and subscribe. I work till 5:30. I'll enjoy it later. Well, let's talk about the island a little bit. You know, today I was in... Okay, StreamYard, thank you for that. I didn't think it was going to work at all. No man is an island. It's a great thing because we can't do anything. People who say they can do stuff on their own now, I see what Rose has to deal with. I see what a couple of my friends who have been alone their entire life. What happens when you get old and you get sick? You need community. And that's what we have here in this beautiful iBashers world. We have a great community of folks who look out. They send emails all the time. I'm still reaching out to the beautiful Angelo Minichello because I'm so worried at this point about him. I love you, man, and I hope you're okay. I've sent him several emails and I've gotten no replies. I hope he's okay. He's a Patreon. He's one of the first. I'm in his honor today. I'm wearing my Waltham, my beautiful Waltham that I love, my Field and Marine, absolutely gorgeous watch. The very first submersible watch. No, it wasn't Rolex. It was Waltham, and they have the patent to prove it. And big kisses to you, my friend. Will this work? Oh, my show gonna be crap now, huh? No? Oh, there it goes. See, that's what a pop screen's for. Thank you, Andrew. Ginge is in at number 5. Hey, Ginge, great to see you with your beautiful Omega, vintage Omega movement. Good day, bashers. Prush Stuttgart is in the room. Hey, Prush. It's so super crazy ass hot here in New York City today. Sticky and disgusting and all those things that make New York horrible. It's called summertime because, man, it's murder. Right around this part of the year, my birthday's on Sunday, and my mother always had through like a backyard party, and the kids were melting because June 15th is just the worst. It's just it's not quite summer. It's technically still spring, but man, June in New York is just, and then forget about August. It's just the worst. Happy Friday Eve, Dirk and all the bashes from the beautiful one. It's Melly C. Hey, Melly C. Talking about hearts and beautiful stuff. Purple hearts. I wish I could make them purple. There you go. There you go. Hitesh season at number 8. Have a great Thursday bash. Renaissance. Do not make the mistake of supporting the little world you see around you, the Earth, which is a mere grain of dust in the universe. You guys have all seen Pale Blue Dot, right? Carl Sagan's incredible essay and book about the Voyager shot when they flipped the camera around and they took a picture of the Earth from near the orbit of in between Neptune and Pluto. And it's just, we're nothing. We're insignificant. At the deepest level, there is no giver, no gift, and no recipient. Only the universe rearranging itself. I mean, we are but a footnote. Indeed, we are. Let's make the best of that. Renaissance. Deep in the human unconscious is a pervasive need for a logical universe that makes sense, but the real universe is always one step beyond logic. Thank you very much. I want to spend a minute to send a special shout out to the incomparable Jer O'Malley, the matriarch of the O'Malley family. Thank you very much for the card, sweetheart. Being Paul's first cards. Paul's on the 23rd, on the 15th. Thank you so much. That's the very first birthday card I got, and that's sweet. It's my birthday week. There is no separate supernatural realm. All phenomena are part of one natural process of evolution. This is true. 100% true. You nailed it, Julian. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and, by opposing them, end them. Who doesn't love Shakespeare? Who do you think is the greatest living Shakespearean actor? Living. Because we all know there's lots of guys in the past and great gals in the past. Who are the best? I'm still gender specific. I'm not woke enough for that crap. I still like best actress. I didn't know while watching the Tonys that they're one of the last award shows that doesn't. How does that work? So if you have best actor in a musical and best actress in a musical, what next year is just going to be best actor? It's just going to be one award. How's that going to work? How's that going to go? I don't like it. I don't like it. I think give the ladies that they're doing, give the boys too. Give the ladies their due and give the boys too. Why the hell not? I don't know. It's very strange. Who's the greatest living Shakespearean actor? I should do a poll. Fergal's here. Prayers for the families of the Air India crash. All our prayers. I mean, listen, when I was a kid, aviation's been a part of my life because of my dad. We were on planes all the time, always at the airports. I've been obsessed with planes since I was a little boy. Planes used to drop out of the sky at far more regular intervals than they do now. They just don't do it now. And it's always usually at landing and takeoff, because that's when the most stress is on the aircraft. It's when the most mistakes can be made, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now we have two very different schools of thought. Boeing, which is more of a hands-on, fly by the seat of your pants kind of experience, and Airbus, which is more of a fly-by-wire, meaning that almost everything is controlled. Every aspect of flight is controlled by onboard computers with little interventions by the pilots. And that philosophy is to reduce the risk of human error. Pilots are very divided on which they prefer. But having said that, Boeing aircraft, especially everything since the 787 onward, have adopted a lot of fly-by-wire instances as well. So yes, there's about triple and quadruple redundancy for expected things to happen. And there are systems like ECAS, which caused the 737 MAX problems, where the computer was just like, HAL 9000 was just basically, no, you can't enter. I'm going to crash this plane. It's horrific. It just makes me so sad. Horrific catastrophe. What happened to Air India 171, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, as it tried to ascend? May they all rest in peace indeed. Panel Power, I mean, if you look at that and you know a little bit about aviation, you can see that the nose is not in position, the flaps look incorrect, and it looks like they just don't have enough thrust. Now, when you are doing your takeoff roll, you get to V1, and that is when you're at like 165 knots. That is the point of the last point of decision where you slam on the brakes and stop it. Anything past that, you must go around. And they did. They took to the air, but they could not gain any altitude whatsoever. So that says a couple of things. And I watched a bunch of junk today, and all the pilots and NTSF and all the agencies all over the world. It looks like they just did not have enough thrust to get that bird to get up in the air. And also the position of those flaps is very suspicious. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all. However, there's a guy that they've been interviewing who was on the flight just before that. And he was saying the air conditioning wasn't working. There was wires hanging from the ceiling. This is a relatively new aircraft. This is not you're getting on some old L-1011 or DC-10 or de Havilland or some crazy vintage aircraft. These are new state-of-the-art aircraft. So for it to have wires hanging from the ceiling, he's got video of it. And he was just on that flight. He was on the flight just before. So makes you worry and wonder that was it a maintenance issue? We're going to find out. Once they recover the black boxes, we'll have a better idea. And with all the footage, there's a lot of CCTV. So, yeah. Please upvote. Franco Fiore. Give it an upvote if you can. That'll work. Thank you, StreamYard, for not cutting me off for the third time. Renaissance. All the bashes, please join me in lighting a virtual candle for this very tragic day. Air India plane crash. Amen to you, Julian. Let's do that. Let's give him a moment. Godspeed, my friends. Deem saying that he's going to go watch Bold and Bankrupt. I love Bold and Bankrupt. It's one of my favorite shows. I love it. And how many languages is that? Fluent Mandarin, fluent Russian. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Hey, it's Tracy Ferris. Hi, Bashers. Hi, Dirk. Hi, Tracy. Great to see you in the room. How are you? Ray prefers my. I don't think you would prefer your island over a tropical paradise, but nobody wants to be. We've all seen Castaway with Tom Hanks, one of the greatest movies. I could watch that movie at any point, jump right in. It's such a great thing. You watch him go insane. Then you see when he gets back to the mainland, and Mr. Big is the new husband of his girlfriend that he was about to propose to. It's just such a sad thing, and he's all alone. You actually go mad. Obviously, he went mad. He made a soccer ball become his absolute best friend, which is really very crazy. Very crazy. And Sly from Sly and the Family Stone, he passed away yesterday, Ray. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, that's a major one too. That's absolutely we're losing them all. Brian Wilson, incredible. It's awful news. It is. Yeah, that was strange. Carolyn Martin, what are you doing? Oh, that's very sweet of you. $100 from Carolyn Martin. Happy birthday, my friend. Oh, thank you so much. All the love in the world to you. Thank you very much. It's not till Sunday, but whatever. Thank you, kids, very, very much. I'll give you the biggest bang boom I have, and you know who that is. I never give it out. It's Lenny. That's very sweet of you. StreamYard's not fixed. Yeah. Well, listen, unfortunately, technology, when we rely on it to do things like this, there's not much you can do. I thought for sure that I said, oh shit, we won't have a Thursday show, because up until like 5-6 minutes before, it was acting cuckoo, but it seems okay. I mean, it shut me down, but it didn't. I mean, it's letting me do all the stuff now. Oh, look at this. This one's got a little. What is? Oh, you put that on there. That's very interesting. Hey, Steve Zaleski, great to see you. Great to have you on the show. Good evening, Dirk and Alda. What is going on tonight? It's usually my end. It's entirely StreamYard. Now, I'm on YouTube, right? But I use a piece of software in between there called StreamYard. It allows me to do all this stuff, all this great stuff. And so it also enables us to do the chats. It's way better, except when I'm on the road. If I'm doing a live stream from the streets of New York City, that is going to be directly to YouTube because it just looks better. But in the confines of my studio with the lighting and the green screen and all that stuff, it works great. Generally, it works great, He said number 3. Hey, Jared, great to see you. Thank you very much for my birthday card. That was very, very sweet of you. The very first. Thank you so much. Mwah. All the love in the world to you, my darling. Thank you so much. Did you stay on Tim's stream yesterday for long? Oh, Daniel, you took it to Daniel. Okay. Why did you guys go get a room? The more that technology is updated, the easier it is to screw it up. I was thinking about, does this sound maudlin? I was thinking Indian server farms. Maybe the infrastructure, electric, because when something, I mean, that was an inferno, man. But they did a very quick job of extinguishing the flames of that. I mean, that's pretty crazy, considering a plane filled with fuel for quite the journey to go all the way to London Gatwick. That thing was not only packed with people, but packed to the rafters with fuel. So, And then I had this concept, and Paul kind of laughed at me. I said, maybe we should just build airports, with an extra mile or so of flat surface around them instead of putting them in the middle of cities, because that plane would have landed if it was a flat surface. It would have been able to. It was gliding. They could have glided down, but unfortunately that was not possible. Unfortunately, it's very, very sad. Pictures just for Carolyn. Hey, should I, since I know Carolyn's in the room right now, let's pull these up now. These just for Carolyn. This is from your boyfriend. Unofficial Gallery of Bashtards, because I know you've got Eminem madness here today, but these are just for Carolyn, for her to pin up her pinups, her beefcake shots of her boyfriend. Oh, those are sweet. Thanks, Melly C. Just for you, darling. Just for you. Eric B, thanks for all your hard work. Eric B, thank you very much. £4.99. That's like $350 million in New York money. Thank you so much. Mwah. What else we got here? Apart from being glad to be alive, imagine the amount of psychological work that once. I can't even fathom what that guy is going to be going through, because he was on the plane with his brother, and they had flown back to India. They're both British nationals. They flew back to India to see their family, and they came back on this trip, and he was seated next to his brother. So I can't imagine what that's like. And you know, what's very interesting about Air India is it was started 100 and some odd years ago by the Tata Group, which are now one of the biggest companies in the whole wide world. I think that guy's been richer than everybody for a couple of times. And then they lost it after World War II, and it became a subsidiary of the Indian government. And then sometime, I think in the last 10 years, they bought it back wholly. So it's no longer it's a privatized airline. I was unaware of that. I didn't even know that the Tatas were around that long. And did I say Tatas again? I go to Ray Ray's Island. He has a bar. Dirk, no bar in sight. You know what? You know what I got in my house, team? Every kind of booze you can imagine. And you know why it's there? Because I don't drink it. It's there for guests. I drink wine and occasionally beer, and any kind of great spritz, Chinar, Select. I drink Aperol spritzes. I don't drink them as much as I used to love them, but they've gotten a little too candy kitty for me. Campari, but I've got great scotch, great Irish whiskey, great gin, great vodka. I have all that stuff. Cognacs. These are all gifts and stuff. And we just don't drink it. Paul's a scotch guy, but I'm not. Not my thing. Hey, Neil Surreal. £4.99. Good, great avatar. I'm suggesting either Sir Ian McKellen or Dame Judi Dench for best living. I was going to say Ian McKellen. That would be my absolute first choice for the greatest. Patrick Stewart, pretty great. I mean, Derek Jacobi, right? Neil Surreal. I love the name and I love the avatar, and thank you so much. And I would go with Ian McKellen too. My favorite thing that he ever did was you realize that when I am in Lord of the Rings that I am portraying a wizard. I'm not really a wizard. I am merely pretending to be a wizard. John Doe, happy birthday, Dirk. It's my birthday today. Hey, 55, John Doe. Hello from Slovenia. I'm traveling today. Oh, that's amazing. I've been to your country. I drove through your country. We didn't stay there. We drove there from Trieste. And we were on our way down to Croatia because Paul's father is part he's Istrian, so he's Croatian. His father was born in Vela Luka, the island off of Dubrovnik, and we did that whole drive and had the best time. We went to a restaurant in your that camera did weird stuff just now. That's called Center Stage. We went to a place, a city called Ston. Do you know where that is, John Doe? So we were in our hotel in Trieste, and we told them we were doing the big drive. And actually, here's how it worked out. The Savoy Excelsior Hotel in Trieste, please stay there. It's gorgeous. Even though they fucked us the last time we were there. They got a little too big for their britches. We had stayed there, and then a year in advance, we booked the same room because we loved it so much. And it had just finished a renovation. Trieste is not a touristy town. It's not a place that a lot of people go to. But like Oscar Wilde lived there, and a lot of Leon Uris was there for a while. This is so many people. Anyway, we stayed in this amazing thing with the balcony, and then we go there, we get our rooms, and they're like these tiny little rooms. I go downstairs and said, "Oh, you guys, we have a little bit of a issue. It's just the rooms we booked are 2 this and blah blah blah." And he goes, "No, those are not available." I said, "Well, we booked them a year ago." He goes, "Yes, but there's a convention in town. We're very busy here." And I just seethed. And there was nothing I could do anyway. They arranged a driver to take us through Slovenia to a car rental place where we got our car, and then we went to a place called Stone. Do you know about Stone? Everybody, I don't eat seafood per se, but everybody else in the crew did, and we went there, and apparently it was the best mussels and whatever seafood people were eating. It was fantastic. Loved it a lot. Thank you so much, John Doe. Softcore Terracore coming back for you. Do I have one? I don't. They're all in the other room because I was cleaning my room out. On a lighter note, what is your truth? What do you want to know all about my journey? Softcore Terracore. What's your truth? My truth is I just want everybody to get along. Really. Listen, there are two kinds of people who get along and people who don't want to get along, because we all could, but people's egos get in the way, and that's the problem. My truth is that I hate conflict. I hate confrontation. I don't like it. It's not my thing. So that's my truth. Softcore, Terracore. It sounds so shitty. I don't have one right now. I moved everything. That's fake. That's a fake one. That's on the green screen. John Doe, some Beach Boys trivia. Paul McCartney said God Only Knows was the best song ever written. Yeah. I told my story the other night, John Doe, that when I went to see Brian Wilson at Carnegie Hall, he was like savant, like he goes, "This is Paul McCartney's favorite song. It's called God Only Knows." And then they played it, and Paul McCartney was literally about 10 seats away from us. We were like, it was pretty great. My heart. She's talking about her boyfriend. You love him. She thinks he's sexy. If you think I'm sexy, come on, sugar, let me know. John Doe, Paul McCartney thought the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds album was overshadowing the Beatles, so he felt a bit threatened. So the feeling, that pressure they create. Yes, completely true. They were in a competition. They were in a very friendly competition to outdo one another. And of course they didn't. They just outdid themselves. And isn't that a great way to get stuff done? Go through it enough so you make yourself better. It's very, very, very cool. John Doe, happy birthday. John Doe, happy birthday. Did you get any Oasis tickets in the end? No show for me. You're not going to try to go at the end? Listen, your boys did the fans a tremendous disservice with the whole dynamic pricing thing. It's very shitty. See, you have to be an Iron Maiden fan because they don't do that to their fans. They make sure when the tickets go on sale that they stay that price, and they have like amazing, like a whole group of people dedicated to make sure that people aren't trying to screw their fans out of seeing. Because, like a band like that, people travel. I watch this Captain Harris channel. It's this heavy metal chick, and she follows Maiden whenever they go on tour, and she goes to all the different cool countries because Maiden's so big globally. People don't realize how big they are. They're, stadiums all over the world. When they come to America, they do mostly arenas, but obviously arenas everywhere. But they go to South America and the Eastern Bloc countries, Eastern Europe, the Eastern Bloc countries. I might as well say that because that's where we're headed. We're all headed towards Eastern Bloc. How did this guy literally walk off that plane? I don't know. It's a mind-boggling. It's what God has in store for him, I guess. God only knows. And a tragedy for everyone else. God bless their souls, John Doe. I know. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. God obviously has work for him to do in this life. Some kind of destiny. And let's hope it's a good one. John Doe, happy birthday. Did you get, did that 2 in a row? Or did I hit that 2? No, it banged up on me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know the booze 20-year-old sell-by date went. Booze doesn't get old. It's alcohol, especially the whiskeys, No tickets for Oasis, but hey, Hey, listen, when Kate Bush did her concert and I got screwed out of tickets, there was absolutely no way for me to get tickets because they were not put on resale sites. If they were fake because if I ordered 4 tickets on the phone, and I was able to do so if they allowed me to do that, my name would be on the ticket. And if I brought 3 other people with me, I had to show my ID so all 4 of us could get in. She made sure that nobody could scalp her show. She made sure that. Kate Bush, somebody who has not been in the touring game or the live concert game for over 30 years, somehow she figured it. Also, nobody was allowed. They invented these pouches. She was the first to do it. You put your phone in the pouch, they zip it up, you can't open it, it's locked. Then at the end of the show, they hit a magic button, and then all of a sudden, you're able to get your phone out. It's fantastic. Kate, a pioneer on so many freaking levels. Andy M says, "Happy birthday, John! Happy birthday! Happy." Let's do balloons for John Doe. Let me do it. Actually, there's a way to do. What is the way to do it here? I have to find out what that is. I gotta find out. Well, I could just do it here because I know how to do it. Media assets, balloons. Where's the balloons? There you go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John Doe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, buddy. You deserve it. More balloons. Why not? Because it's your birthday and confetti bursts. Plus, I love to do all the little effects because they're so much fun. For me, they're fun. Maybe not for you. John Doe had the chance, but he was third-party seller in America. Too risky. It's way too risky. Way, way, way too risky. Panel Power says, I can't stand Aperol Spritz, but quite like a limoncello. I've never had a limoncello. I don't like limoncello. It burns. It's too acidic for me. I love lemon, everything, but I don't like limoncello. I never liked it. I'll try a Spritz, though. I will try it because it sounds like it'll get watered down. I could still drink an Aperol Spritz, but for me, Select or Cynar or Campari or a Spagliato. Perfect. Jerry says, happy birthday, John Doe. Hope it's a good one. Aw, the best Rufus. I turned 57 on the 10th. Happy birthday, Dirk, and fellow Gemini bashers. Indeed. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rufus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Great. I should get do a birthday. Maybe I'll get M and me to do a birthday snippet song for you guys. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be fun. Why not? He's busy beaver though. He's busy beaver. Where am I now? I am. I said, Dirk, when is the next walkabout? It's probably soon. I'm waiting on one very small piece of equipment that I specially ordered that I'm going to need because I'm going to be doing a slightly different about. I have a new idea for the walkabout concept, but I'm trying to figure out a way to break out of the chains, because people do walkabouts all the time, and I don't know if people are bored. I walk around with my history lessons and stuff. So instead, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, but it requires one special ordered thing that's not here yet. But the second I get it, then I'll be able to do it. So I'll definitely do it. Softcore Terracore, coming back for you. Softcore Terracore, yeah. And as always, thank you. Dean, when buying those third-party tickets, a bit like gray market watch dealers, you don't know. It's not easy to trust. Do you know how easy it is to fake tickets now? They fake digital tickets now. That's even worse. Way worse. Thanks, Dirk. You're too kind. No, you're too kind, John Doe. Soul survivors make you believe in a higher power or immortality. I tell people that I am the luckiest Irishman on the planet, as I am 3-0 against the Grim Reaper, and we wouldn't want it any other way. Beautiful Kevin Landon, what a sweetheart of a man. This guy, he sent me an early birthday gift, the pen I showed you on the show. beautiful Joya pen. Look at this thing. It's absolutely glorious. He's so thoughtful. Sends cards, interesting things about the SS United States. Very, very interesting things. This is blue, but you know what? You can actually see how beautiful it is. And look at this, my friends. Look at this fountain pen. Absolutely gorgeous. So beautiful. Thank you, the beautiful Kevin Lanson. You're a legend. Absolute legend, man. Thank you very much. Bailey's Irish Cream goes, oh, I wouldn't put that shit in my house. Oh, God, is there anything? What's dessert? Very scary when opened and stored for 10 years. Oh, God, cream. Thanks, Jer. I've been driving from Venice to Budapest today. Hey, currently in Slovenia, and the weather has been great, so all good. Thanks. Venice to Budapest. Wow. Why not take the train? What a great... I'm sure there's a direct train journey from Venice, right? I guess you'd have to go. Oh, that's interesting. So you're going through... Okay, I see how you're doing it. Okay, very, very, very interesting. Huh. So you're going to go all the way across like, wow. So you're going to go into Serbia, and that's the way you're going to do it. Wow. I want a road trip like that. That would be amazing. You know, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thanks so much, John Doe. Thanks, everybody. Let's see if there's any new news on this stuff. Did they get the black boxes yet? Doesn't look like they have. Very sad. Very, very sad. Oh, I'm in my RV, so I'm not taking it. You're in an RV? How very cool is that? That's an RV in Europe. Is that not a very unusual thing? Usually when you see people in a caravan, I'm just saying. I mean, you might as well just go to Romania. You are very welcome, Dirk. That pen is a stipula from Italy. The box is a joy. Oh, okay, there you go. Also from an Italian. See, I don't know enough about pens, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And if you see it, it's got the Colosseum on it, which is amazing. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Let me get that so you can really see that. Look at that. It's the Colosseum. And then there's a big sword. It's absolutely gorgeous pen. Incredible, huh? And look at this. Cartridges, all kinds of stuff. So many different things to do. So much learning to be had. And the box is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful thing. I don't know a whole lot about pens, but I'll learn, you know. Anyway, time for the Gallery of Bastards.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime beams of words. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with
the world. We start off with Steve McLeod of the Clan McLeod. Gorgeous photography as always. Beautiful. That is outrageous. Outrageous. Why is it giving me that? It doesn't usually do that, does it? No. Oh, this is Ansel Adams territory. Beautiful, man. Can I make this bigger? Yeah, there you go. Fantastic. Why can't I move this screen around? There it goes. Absolutely. That is straight out of the Ansel Adams handbook. Beautiful. Oh, man. I like your little watermark on the bottom. Don't steal me. But now you got like now people can steal shit on their phone. They can just do a little swipe thing and it disappears. It's crazy. Oof. Wow. Beautiful work, man. Your work is just getting better and better and better. No haunted houses today. That's outrageous. Outrageous. Mr. McLeod of the Clan McLeod. Thank you, buddy boy. Absolutely beautiful work. Gardenstown, Aberdeenshire. Aberdeenshire. Is that how you say it? Aberdeenshire or Aberdeenshire? I don't know. I never know. Hi, this is from Dean McKenzie. Hi, my name is Dirk. What do you think of my new Trump pocket watch? It's got the logo, steak on the dial. This is him being goofy because last night I showed off my boom boom. Sounds more like the it's actually pretty cool though, that toy. I've got some toys left over from my childhood. That's very funny, Dino. You're hilarious. And he says, as we can see from the dial, it's loaded with radium. I mean, think about all the toys probably back in the day. My sister had this game called Green Ghost, where it was like a lucite. It was a lucite board, and it was on green like legs that you snapped in, and everything glowed in the dark. Do you think that was radium? I mean, it was probably, right? Uh-oh. Or tritium. It was one of those things. Because what did they have there? The Dutch concept of hazelish, meaning cozy. Hazelish. Thank you so much for this. Hazelish. Wow, that's very beautiful. Wow, look at that. That's such a Melly Sea kind of sky. Purple. It's purple. Beautiful. Look at the photography. Oh, man. Well, hazelish. It looks really picturesque until you get into like a fist fight with the pickpocket. I love the airport, however. Oh, look at that Seiko. Woof. We almost get a shot of the biggest paws on YouTube. This guy's got paws and a half on him. Holy mackerel. And look at that watch. That is a, listen, oh, poor Andy M. You know how much he loves his Seikos. And we all love our Seikos, right? I put mine on yesterday. We all love it. That is a particularly gorgeous model. Looks, what is it? He probably could have been a part-time hand model. Flight of the Concords. Absolutely great shot. That's magical shot. Incredible. Beautiful. Yeah. Look at that. What kind of a camera is that? Look at the close-up of this thing. Holy crap. I love that watch. Oy. Do you have that one, Andy M? Are you not here, Andy M? I didn't do the only. There he is. Andy M. There he goes. Only good things, buddy. How did that not happen earlier? Is that your first chat or did I miss it? I don't normally miss stuff like that, but incredible. Only good things. Andy M. Beautiful shot. Let's do one last one so we can see it. Seiko Stunner, right? And I bet you the loom on that is mental, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Automatic professional, 1,000 meters. Wow, beautiful. Thanks for that, kiddo. Great shot. Killer. Send us more. Send us as many as you can. Martin Brown, you've got a lovely kitty. Today's pictures find the cat Mart. It is Mart and Bronson. What is Bronson up to today? He's having a hammock. He's all hammocked out. Oh, look at you, beautiful boy. He's all tuckered out. He's thinking about his girlfriend. The Becky Brown connection, which is, I understand that. Look at him. Oh, man, you beautiful boy. A cat will find any possible, hiding spot. Look at that. All cozy. Who cares if you need that? No one cares. That is amazing. Look at that shot. Fantastic. Thanks, Mart. Bronson, you're a legend. Absolute legend. Dean McKenzie, little fluffy clouds. Let's see what the little, Panerai. Well, excuse me, monsieur. Pardon, monsieur. Speaking of great loom, the best loom in the business, in my humble opinion, is Panerai, because I love that entire disc on that sandwich style. Absolutely crazy. The automatic. Yeah, it's crazy. See, that one, that's right up my street. I'm just so obsessed with all of them now. I haven't really met a Panerai that I don't love. And look on that strap is just delicious. Who doesn't love that? Look at that. That is fantastic. I see a little bit of your farmer's tan there. A little bit. Yeah, great crystal. Amazing. Classic. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this is a killer watch. I'll tell you, I never thought I could pull that off until I wore James M's, and he's a definitely like a. You could tell he works out. He's a broad fella. He's in great shape, and he's got a wrist on him, and it actually wasn't terrible. I mean, it was perfect on him, but on me it was passable. And I was like, well, you know what, Panerai. Panerai, 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 Panerai. It's great. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Greetings, Thursday, June 25th. Here are 10 pictures for the archive, for the Bashers Gallery. Sir Julian in the house. Wow, this is definitely a little bit of... you should have done album covers in the 70s. You would have been the king. You would have got a job with Hypnosis. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. What's going on there? Renovation? Beauteous. Great shot. And that's through a window, right? That's amazing, Julian. What is that thing called? The gherkin? The goikin. If you're from New York, you'd say, I need 3 goikins. You got garlic goikins? I'd like to put a little bit of Earl on top. Earl and vinegar. You got to call the Earl burler. Got to burl the water. Don't ask me how that occurred. I have no idea. Austin Friars, EC2. Sounds very up across there. Beautiful shots. Look at that. Look at her. Wow. Oh, it's I was gonna say get her. Maybe not her. Dude, look at this devil. Look at this stuff. What is going on here? Wow. People were so fucked up, weren't they, back in the day? With what they put on art. Look, honey, these boys are playing leapfrog. That's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look at those lamps. Wow. I mean, the doors are impressive, but I'm like, look at the wrought iron work. Absolutely gorgeous. Looked amazing. Oh, is that a real horse? Or is that a statue? Beautiful. How do you sculpt a horse? Incredible. Very physical graffiti, Eric. That's what I was thinking. It's totally Zeppelin. You guys are so right. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's exactly what I was thinking. Julian, seriously, you could have made Led Zeppelin album covers. Yeah. My friend and your friend, one of your fellow bashers, Mimi RW, she's got an obelisk from the Presence album. An actual one. You know, on the Presence album cover, all those depictions of families and stuff, and they all have that weird obelisk just sitting on their table and all that stuff. She has one, and it's original. Why? Because she was a publicist back in the day. That's why. Incredibile. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Looks very autumnal. Beautiful. Look at this. These bricks are made out of mirror. Wow, it's incredible. If you're from Queens, you say mirror. I don't. Yeah, if you ever look at your reflection in the mirror, you'd see what was going on. You got old and shit. That's a Queens accent. You talk like that. I'll tell you, man. You listen. You can't wear that out to the club. Do you even own a mirror? Go look at yourself in the mirror. The mirror. There was a show on in the States a long time ago, 15 years ago, called The Swan, and it was a competition of like 10 not so attractive ladies, and they had like plastic surgeons and weight loss coaches and trainers, anything to get these ugly ducklings into beautiful swans. That was the concept of the show, and it ran and it was entertaining and it did very well, but it never returned because of the backlash. because it's not nice. Look at this beautiful. This looks like a crypt of some kind. I feel like I've been there, Julian. I feel as if I have been there. Have I not been there? I don't know. Gorgeous work. Is that the last one? Oh, beautiful work. Sir Julian, of course, in the Gallery of Bastards. Beautiful work. So Zeppelin. So Zeppelin. Thanks, Killer. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Hello, you ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Fergal, Ginger, and the 12. Oh, Ginger. We love a Ginger shot. Wow. Oh, look at it. That is a cat loving life right now. And that, my friends, is a painting or a frameable photograph if you are so inclined, and I would do so immediatement. That is amazing. And the proper 12. Look at that. Not to be confused with that jackass's whiskey, right? Oh, look at this watch. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. So I think I told you guys that my friend Mary's son is looking for a watch, and he's got a big wrist. He's one of the sweetest guys in the whole wide world. We talked about watch sizes. I turned him on to Christopher Ward. Christopher Ward doesn't make really big watches, but they make a couple that might suit him. And he's fallen in love with the brand, which I think is so great because let's face it, other than Fergal, I don't know anybody else in the gang that's got them, but we all want them. And that's saying a whole hell of a lot. Absolutely gorgeous watches. Fergal. Give the Louise a big kiss for us because, she's amazing. Melly C. Friday Eve. Eminem madness. Smoking Mindy madness. Yeah. Some more Mork, not to be confused with the other stuff. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh. Wow, look who's here. Look who's come to dinner. The beautiful lady. She's so pretty. Hi, honey. Outrageous. Oh. Look, she looks so playful right now. We know that she's, not exactly the most playful thing in the world, but, we can fantasize. And so can Carolyn. There's Mork. Eminem madness, smoking Mindy madness. Yeah. Thank you, Melly C and Andy M. Because we can't live without can't live it. Where is Drooby Doo and some K updates? K. Please. Thank you so much. Hey, Pup and Calla Lily. Oh, how great is this? Robin's bird. Oh, look at that. Look at you, Sleepy. Beautiful. So sweet. I think about how my beautiful Laverne, when she was sleeping, and if I just came over to give her a little, she didn't have a worry in the world, knew that she was safe with me. How long will that relationship take to get another? Well, it'll never be the same. But when I do eventually adopt another kitty cat, what will that one be like? Because they're all different, and the one that you have is the one you want the most. But that's beautiful. Amazing. God bless. Beautiful creatures. So happy that they're in your life. Thanks, Robin's bird. Thank you so much. Carolyn Martin, it's Millie update. Oh, boy. Oh, this is crazy. Now, Millie looks so much like my sister Carrie's dog. Gracie Kane. Look at you, beautiful baby. Oh, everybody's getting along. Everybody's good. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine, my eyes can make me blind. John Denver wrote so many great songs. Beautiful stuff. Thank you very much. Carolyn Martin, there's a Millie update. Jim Lassick, it's a Millie day. Uh-oh, are you wearing your Milgauss today? Oh, shit, white Milgauss. White Milgauss alert. Hold on. White Milgauss. Look, if I was queen of the gypsies. White Milgauss alert, guys. Shit. I wouldn't mind a white Milgauss. They're cool. What do you think they're going to do, Jimmy? You think they're going to come back in all colors of the rainbow? You think that's the end of the green crystal? I think it is. I think they'll never do it again. Of course, this watch didn't have one. It wouldn't work because, well, maybe it would. I'm sure somebody's done that, right? You know, the looms are all different on this. On every single watch, these watches are all the same. They have the same movements. And they have the same serial number, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, except this GV. Yeah, and that kind of stuff. Like mine's Glover, green glass. So I have the two-tone loom on mine. I have blue and green. Now that I'm assuming is all blue, correct, Amundo? You let me know. I'm pretty sure that's the way it was. But they switched it in 2013 was the last year. And then they were all solids after that. So that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack. And panel power. Jerome and County Clock from New Haven. Well, all right. Let's take a look at this. Drooby doo. I'm waiting for a K shot. Well, where's a K shot? Oh. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Wow. A lot to see here. Look at the gears. My God. Wow. These are cool. Who doesn't love an old clock? This is like the Jules Lecoutre of wall clocks. Incredible. Anyway, that's the Gallery of Bashtards, unless Drew sends me in a new thing.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots that sublime me absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
The world. Oh. Let's see. Only you make the world go bright. I got to catch up to where I left off. It was right after then. After the right. Just saying RV, because you want to say caravan. RV for American listeners. We on this side of the pond call them motorhomes. You don't call them caravans? What the? Or caravans just for them, which I'm not allowed to say anymore, but I still do. Dino says, nice, John Doe. I have a VW camper van. Jesus in a camper van. I'm the only American that knows that song. Isn't that funny? Great depth of field. Yeah, gorgeous photography, man. Unbelievable. Kevin Land says, wait until you write with it. The sword on the clip is a gladius, the Roman sword that conquered the known world at one time. Wow. I can't wait. Dean, the continent is someplace for your camper vans, motorhomes, endless places to see. Oh, that's nice. Mart says, superb photos. Andy M. with Steve. Look at that. John Doe, great fun and great memories. Meet many people along the road. I would love to do that. Mart says, Seiko Tuna, great watch. Yeah, it's amazing. Seiko Stunners, you got tuna. You guys are all obsessed. It's a great watch. Yeah. You guys are such super duper Seiko maniacs. Steve says, thanks all for the positive feedback, my Bash friends. You know it, man. You know why? Because no man is an island. We're all here together on Basher Island. And that's what we do here. We have a little sense of community. We get together. We, wish everybody a happy birthday and happy anniversary. And, I think that Fergo's still digesting that unbelievable meal he and Louise had. We were all so jealous about. Eric B. with the classic Pam. King Bronson, says Andy M. Indeed. Yeah, it's crazy. Don't need to see the white bits, right? Photoshop on the way. What does that mean? What were the white bits? I don't know. Pan perfection, indeed. Yeah, it's a Zeppelin cover. See, physical graffiti. Kittens of Christopher Ward, a life well lived. I know, it's perfect. That's a pup. Andy M. Couldn't wait for the pup shots. Bless his heart, he's had a bit of a tough go, and she's a hoot. Come on. To all the ladies of the iBashers, Millie, John Doe, cool watch, and lovely Millie, Jim, unbelievable, and nice Millie. Yeah, who doesn't love that? And Eric P says, great photo constructing. Oh my God, Softcore Terracorp, 50 pounds. That's $800 million. Wine fund for tomorrow on behalf of all the iBashers. My dog Disco. Send us a picture of this. Can you send me a quick picture of Disco? Still paw taps my laptop when your voice emanates from the lo-fi speakers, and that's how I'll end the show, with a picture of him. Thank you so much. Let me give you the biggest, bangest, boomest in the whole wide world. I gotta make you the Softcore Terracorp song as soon as I possibly can. I'll give you that. That's huge, mega super chat. That is incredible. Thank you, Softcore Terracorp. Thank you so much. Ray, I'm not saying it. You can say it. I'm not saying it because everybody says I can't say it. Knackers. Screw up saying that because there were so many wearing in a scroll. And my granny used to say, careful, knackers. I know it's just politically incorrect anymore. But then again, like, everybody's got their own head up their own ass now with all their political correct shit. Sometimes you are one. It's like the whole Patty LuPone thing, like saying that the noise situation. I mean, come on. Do we have to turn everything into a war? Let's just get along, can't we? Can't we, please? Nelius. Love the Marshall stacks. They are made just north of London in Milton Keynes. They sure are. Of course, I don't have these. I have one small Marshall. This is just, green screen magic, but Jimmy Baki from Hitman, my one of my lead guitar players, he just sold his vintage cabinet, which is very sad, but he's still got his 1977 50-watt super lead Plexi, which he was trying to sell. I was like, don't you sell that. And if you do, sell it to Slash. Somebody who's going to like make that amp famous, because that would be so shitty. Seiko, great watches, great. Everybody loves a Seiko. Robin's Bird, thanks, Dirk. I love the hearts. Me too. More hearts for you, beautiful one. And you should get them. Thank you so much. No, say it. No, say it. Say it. I don't care anymore. Listen, I mean, it's just a funny word. It's like skanks. Wait till they tell us we can't say that in New York. You ever look in the mirror? You look like a skank. Listen, somebody's mother in Queens would be like, go upstairs and look in the mirror right now. You look like a dirty skank. I know, knackers break down horses. They're often confused with travelers or used as, I know, we know that, but it wasn't the federal crime that it is now. Everything's a federal crime. I know that's what they do, and they break down horses. It's true. Anyway, guys, that's the show. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. with the big guy. We'll have some drinks, some birthday fun. I will be doing, it's not like I'm not going to do Sunday Mass. I totally am. I don't do anything for my birthday. I don't care, even though it's a huge one. And I don't really want to talk about it, but this is the end, beautiful friend, the end of our imagined plans, the end. It's a number I can't quite wrap my head around, but I guess I'll figure it out in the end, Anyway, peace and love to you all. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please. Let me thank all the amazing super chatters for today. Andrew Wolkowicz, Eric B., Carolyn Martian, Neil Surreal. Welcome, Neil Surreal. Thank you so much. Softcore Terracore, Roofers, Softcore Terracore, and Softcore Terracore. Oh, that's huge. Thank you so much. What a great Thursday show. You guys are the rulingest people in the whole wide world. I'm grateful for. And Jim Lassick pops in at the end. Thanks for the Millie love. Who doesn't love Millie? Hold on. I love my Millie. Oh, I love a rainy night. I took it off the gray one. I put it on the black one. I just did. She needs a. Hold on a second. That's not the way to show it off online, right? There you go. You can't really see the. Oh, there it is. You can see the green there. I do love the white one though, Jimmy. It's beautiful. $4.99. Yeah. Go in peace, not in pieces. I like that very, very much. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, if you need to get a hold of me, it's basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. Also, these are the pantheon of Patreons. Thank you, everybody, and thank you for everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night with the big guy. Be kind. Go in peace to love and serve the bash. And, I guess at the end of the day, there's only one thing that's important, and it's not you guys. Just stay away from all the nasty